You're a new teacher and you need to start planning, but where do you begin? I'm Mr. Hodge, this is English Teaching in Action, and today we're talking about 4 things you need to do before planning and 1 thing you need to do after to be an effective practitioner. 1. Know what your goal is. Start with the end in mind. What do students already know? What do your students need to know? What should they be able to do? Ultimately, you need to have your goal in mind to know what students are aiming for and ensure that you have broken down the steps of how you're going to get there. Top tip, instead of using general titles, make the objective of the lesson your very clear specific title for clarity on the board, in students' minds and in their exercise books. 2. Research the topic inside and out. Reading a text is one thing, but teaching is another. For a first-time teach, think carefully about the elements of the text you want to focus on and how they link to the outcome. Remember, don't go too wide. Better to zoom in on a few concepts in detail and depth so the students fully master the content, rather than offering too large a feast of ideas that aren't fully embedded yet. 3. Identify who your students are. Who are the students in your classroom? What will grab their attention? What will hook them in, and how will you ensure that every student in the room is making progress? I've never taught 2 classes that were the same, so know your audience. An idea: when planning, think about the questions you are going to ask in advance and know who they will be aimed at. Our students can learn from each other's responses as well as simply offering their own. 4. Choose a range of forms of assessment. How will you know that students are grasping your concept? It's easy to think that assessment comes at the end of the lesson, but it's important to check regularly that students are on the right tracks to success. One useful way to ensure that the students are progressing is to plan in a way that ensures the students are working harder than you. A series of activities where learning can be checked along the way allows you to address misconceptions as they arise, rather than realising at the end that a lot of teacher talk has been misunderstood. And 1 for next time, plan ahead. Where are you going? Now that the lesson is finished, evaluate. What went well? Did students engage? What percentage have fully grasped the concept? Think carefully about what comes next and don't be afraid to recap. There is a temptation to rush on to the next topic, but better to recap, embed and make sure that everyone has mastered a topic before moving on. And there you have it, the bare essentials a new teacher needs to plan a lesson. This is the foundation of teaching. In time, I'll create more videos that will allow you to develop your planning further. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you have found this video useful, follow me on Twitter here. See you next time.